Hello, this is Susan Woods of Susan Woods Nonprofit Solutions. Thank you for your time. I planned to teach my Fundamental Nonprofit Classes series on the third Saturday of each month this year from 8 a.m. until 12 p.m. Unfortunately, things have changed and we have to readjust, and that's okay. I'm happy to announce that I am offering the Fundamental Nonprofit Classes series on an online platform so that you can learn in the privacy of your own home, around your schedule, and at your pace. The first class I'm going to tell you about of the four classes today is the How to Start 501c3 Nonprofit Organizations. And this is online class number one of four of the Fundamental Nonprofit Classes series. I just want to share with you the benefits that you will receive by completing this class online. Again, this is the How to Start 501c3 Nonprofit Organizations. It's online class number one of four of the Fundamental Nonprofit Organizations class series. This online class provides the convenience to learn the 20 steps to starting a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and you will learn how to complete the Form 1023 application for recognition of exemption around your schedule, at your pace, and in the privacy of your home until the end of the month. The fee is only $50, and that fee is very economical based on the level and quality of services in this class you will receive. Just a little bit about me before I get into explaining the benefits of the class and what you will learn. Again, I'm Susan Woods. I started my own 501c3 nonprofit organization all the way back in 2003. It's called Comprehensive Community Based Solutions. Over the years, I managed two programs under the organizational umbrella as the executive director. One program was called Panorama Computer Learning, and in that program, I taught displaced manufacturing workers how to learn Microsoft skills so that they could qualify for future jobs. The second program was called the Emerging Leaders Mentorship Program for Black Male Youth. And through that program, we prepare Black male youth to be leaders in their homes, schools, communities, and future professions. I believe in lifelong learning, especially in the nonprofit sector. Therefore, I strive to enroll in nonprofit management certificate programs as much as I can. So I've completed three thus far. I completed the nonprofit management certificate program at Winthrop University, Wake Forest University, and Duke University. I am also a three-time graduate of Winthrop University in Rock Hill, South Carolina. I earned a Bachelor of Science degree in Business Administration, a Master of Arts in Teaching, Business Education, and a Master of Business Administration degree. A little bit about my company, Susan Woods Nonprofit Solutions. I deliver or facilitate in person nonprofit classes. Well, I hope to resume doing that in June. I facilitate the online nonprofit classes. Sometimes I do them live, but most of the time they are presented in an on-demand format like this class is. I also have a YouTube channel which includes free classes. My YouTube channel name is Susan Woods Nonprofit Solutions. I provide 501c3 startup services for clients across the United States. I also provide 501c3 reinstatement services for clients across the United States. I've been providing those two services since 2010, so for 10 years. And I am proud to say that I have a 100% approval rating from the Internal Revenue Service. I mailed packet number 102 last week. This is a copyright notice, and of course, we understand what that means. All of the information presented in this presentation is protected by the U.S. copyright law, and I will just give you a few moments to read this notification. Thank you. So now let's talk about, again, this is just a preview of the How to Start 501c3 Nonprofit Organizations online class. And this is the online class agenda, what you will learn in the online class. The online class agenda is as follows. We're going to have a session entitled Getting Started, which is like a ramp up for what you will learn in the class. And then I will facilitate steps 1 through 10. Then I would suggest that you should take a break because that's a lot of information in steps 1 through 10, excuse me, which teach you or walk you through the steps to starting a 501c3. And then after break, you will come back and learn steps 11 through 20 of the process to starting a 501c3 nonprofit organization. When you come back from that break, the second break, then we will walk you through the steps, or I will walk you through the steps of completing the Form 1023 application for recognition of exemption. And this is perfect timing for you because the IRS announced in January 2020, this past January, that it was transitioning to an electronic filing process for your application. You still have to complete all of the forms or all of the documents that's required for the standard Form 1023, which is the only 1023 I use. But instead of mailing the documents in, you will, or I will teach you how to file those documents electronically online. And then we'll summarize the class, and then I will explain next steps in preparing for the second class of 4 classes in the Fundamental Nonprofit Classes series. Now, the second class of the online Fundamental Nonprofit Classes series is how to fund 501c3 nonprofit organizations. So, this is the agenda for your online class. I want to give you just a little bit more information because I want you to understand this is how you're going to learn. I'm going to facilitate just like I'm doing now. You're going to hear my voice. You're going to see information being presented for you. So I just wanted to give you a clear understanding of how the online class works. So this is the getting started preview. What is a 501c3 nonprofit organization? What exactly is it? So let's learn. A 501c3 organization is a corporation or other type of organization that is exempt from federal income tax under Section 501c3 of Title 26 of the U.S. Code. It is the most common type of the 29 types of 501c nonprofit organizations in the United States. There are 29 different types of 501c designated organizations, but the 501c3, the number 3, is the most common type. It also offers a designation that allows the most diversified revenue generating strategies. Now, you may have noticed, I'm sure you've noticed, that I have the letter C highlighted in red. And the reason that I've done that is because I want us to remember that the C comes between the two numbers. A lot of times I hear people say 5013C. It's not 5013C, it's actually 501c3. Another little preview of additional information just to let you see how I teach, I'm going to share with you the IRS tax exempt purposes. The IRS provides a list of purposes that it will consider as meeting the criteria or the qualifications to apply for 501c3 status. So it's important to understand the purposes that the IRS considers um, as criteria that they would use to provide or consider giving you the status of a 501c3. So let's look at the purposes now. there are 8 IRS tax exempt purposes. So if your vision for a 501c3 falls within one, not all, but one, at least one of the 8 purposes, then you can apply for 501c3 status. If your vision or idea does not fall within one, at least one of these 8 purposes, then you should not apply for tax exempt status. Charitable, religious, educational, scientific, literary, testing for public safety, fostering national or international amateur sports competition, and number 8, preventing cruelty to children and animals. If your vision does not fall within one of these 8 tax exempt purposes categories, then you should not move forward with applying for status because you will not be approved. So, are you ready? Are you ready to get started? Are you ready to start making a difference in your community? If you are, I invite you to enroll now. Start learning how to start your 501c3 nonprofit organization today using the steps below. Go to www.trustsusanwoods.com, select the April 2020 online classes link that you see there, and choose the online class you need. Now, you may decide to complete the entire Fundamental Nonprofit Classes online series, which includes 4 classes: the How to Start 501c3s, How to Fund 501c3s, How to Manage 501c3s, and How to Sustain 501c3s. Those are the 4 classes in the Fundamental Nonprofit Classes online series. After you have chosen the class or classes you want to complete, then process payment for the classes. Each class is only $50, and I'm telling you, that is a bargain. I know. I've been in this business for 30 years now. And I know in the business of learning and development, let me make that clear, not in the nonprofit sector, but in the business of learning and development, teaching, facilitating for 30 years. And I know that's a fantastic bargain. After you've processed the payment, you will receive a link to complete the class around your schedule at your pace in the privacy of your home. So that's a convenience that people who attend my in person classes don't have. In addition to that, the online classes include practice activities and exercises that you can complete and submit for grading. I'm happy to grade it and happy to evaluate it for you. That's another benefit that people who attend the in person classes don't have because the in person classes are on the third Saturdays of each month from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And we simply don't have the time to do as many hands on activities as I would like to do. But you will in the online class because you have the entire month of April to complete the class. Now that we are experiencing uncertainties in ways that we never have before, I want to pause and just say that I hope that you and your family and your loved ones are doing well. This is an opportunity for you to, while you are at home, if you are required to stay at home, an opportunity to spend your time learning how to start a 501c3 to make a difference in your community. I thank God for the opportunity that He has given me to share the knowledge He's provided for me over the years with people who really want to do good work in their communities. It is my honor and my privilege, and I consider it as a blessing to be in this position. So don't hesitate. Don't wait. Go ahead and start learning today. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call me at 704 968 2769. That is my personal mobile number. Don't hesitate to call with any questions about this class that you may have. Thank you for your time today and enjoy it. Take time for yourself and enjoy this day.